Have you ever felt controlled or manipulated without knowing why? It's possible that you've fallen prey to some of the darkest manipulation tactics women use. These tactics are subtle, often going unnoticed until it's too late. We'll be examining 6 such tactics today. First, we have withdrawal, where a sudden coldness creates a sense of panic and insecurity. Then there's mirroring, a strategy that involves copying behaviors and interests to appear as the perfect match. Guilt trips are another tactic, where valid concerns are met with blame and guilt, causing self-doubt. Hot and cold is a method of emotional manipulation, using affection and distance to control behavior. Power of suggestion plants ideas without direct requests, subtly controlling actions. Love bombing involves overwhelming flattery and promises, creating emotional dependency. Understanding these tactics is the first step to recognizing and avoiding manipulation. Let's delve into these tactics one by one. First up, we have the withdrawal tactic. This is when a woman suddenly turns chilly and distant, often without any apparent reason. It's like a cold wind blowing in from nowhere, leaving men bewildered and anxious. This tactic is a masterstroke in manipulation, as it triggers men's insecurities, making them panic about the possibility of losing the woman. Men, in their confusion and concern, start desperately trying to figure out what they did wrong, even when they didn't actually do anything. This keeps them on their toes, constantly trying to please the woman, always trying to fix a problem they didn't cause. In reality, there's nothing to fix. The woman is simply using withdrawal as a tool to control and manipulate the man's emotions, keeping him in a state of constant uncertainty. The goal here isn't resolution or understanding, it's control. This cold and distant behavior is designed to make you feel insecure and desperate. Next, we have mirroring. This cunning tactic comes into play when a woman meticulously studies a man's likes, dislikes, behaviors, and traits. She then mirrors these aspects, creating an illusion that they share a unique bond, a perfect compatibility. This mirroring can range from adopting similar hobbies, using the same phrases, or even mirroring body language. The catch? These copied traits might not be genuine. They are often an act, a facade, designed to lower a man's guard and convince him that he has found his perfect match. The result? The man becomes more susceptible to manipulation. He starts believing that he has a deep connection with the woman and is less likely to question her actions. So gentlemen, be vigilant. If you notice that a woman seems to be a mirror image of you, question the authenticity of it. Remember, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Then there's the guilt trip. This tactic is cunning in its simplicity, yet devastating in its impact. Picture this. You've noticed some dubious behavior, and you decide to address it. Instead of acknowledging your concerns, she turns the tables, employing guilt and blame to make you question your own perspective. Suddenly, you're the one in the hot seat, your valid concerns brushed aside as she paints herself as the victim. She might throw a tantrum, or perhaps she'll turn on the waterworks. Either way, she's playing on your sense of responsibility, your natural inclination to comfort and cater to her emotions. And in the heat of the moment, many men cave. They apologize, they back down, even when they've done nothing wrong. This tactic is a power play, an attempt to control the narrative and keep you on your back foot. Remember, acknowledging concerns is a sign of a healthy relationship. Don't let yourself be manipulated into apologizing when you've done nothing wrong. Lastly, we have hot and cold and power of suggestion. Imagine this: a woman showers a man with affection and attention, making him feel special, wanted, and emotionally invested. Then, out of the blue, she turns distant and unresponsive, leaving him confused and desperate for her approval. It's a classic hot and cold strategy that keeps men on their toes, addicted to the highs of her affection and approval. Now, let's talk about the power of suggestion. Ever noticed how a woman might casually mention things she likes or desires in a conversation? A particular dress, a gift idea, a vacation spot. She's not directly asking for these things. Instead, she's planting seeds in your mind, subtly influencing you to want to buy these items for her or do her favors. It's a covert way of controlling your behavior. Always be wary of sudden changes in behavior, and don't let yourself be influenced into doing something you don't want to do. In conclusion, it's crucial to be aware of these manipulation tactics. Understanding these strategies can protect you from falling into a dysfunctional dynamic. Remember, manipulation can come in various forms: withdrawal, mirroring, guilt trips, hot and cold behavior, the power of suggestion, and love bombing. If you spot these, don't hesitate to call them out or reconsider the relationship. No one deserves to be manipulated. Stay informed, stay aware. Until the next video, stay vigilant and I'll see you guys soon.